Check in, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to DS from the Lifestyle Vlog. Today we're gonna do something a little bit simple. I just come in from work and decided that I'm gonna do something simple. So today we're gonna make some pot roast pork. I have a piece of pork shoulder here, or pig shoulder, whatever it is, that I had marinated from yesterday, right? I know I should have shown you guys what I'm using, but you guys normally know my typical season that I normally use to marinate my meat whenever time I'm cooking. So yeah, so this been marinating from last night. So yeah, we're gonna get the oil on the stove right now, get it hot, and then we're gonna put the pork in there and gonna show you guys the process. Then I have some diced up coconut here that I'm gonna extract the milk out of this to make some reggae rice. If you guys know what reggae rice is, it's like mixed vegetable with coconut milk, and you know that's what we call reggae rice. Okay, guys. So just stay tuned, guys, and we're right back. All right, guys. Check in back. So yeah, so I already got the oil here preheated. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna get a little bit of the natural season that we blend up and put on it, because you don't want it to burn the season when we put it in the oil, right? So all the season that we have in here gonna go back in here afterwards, but we're just gonna put it in the pot right now for it to catch a little bit of color. And if you notice, we haven't put any browning or anything on it to we're just gonna put it in the pot just like that. This is a nice piece of pork, I tell you. So yeah, let's stay tuned, guys. That's how we're gonna let it fry on one side for a little bit, then we're gonna flip it over on the other side and let it catch some color. So all right, guys, so let's stay tuned and I will show you the process as we go by. All right, all right, guys, check in back. So yeah, so if you want to actually take a look on the pork here, how it's coming on, right? So yeah, this is what the pot roast pork supposed to actually look like when you're doing it, right? So we're just gonna take our time and make it get some color, right? And in the meanwhile this is going here, I'm gonna extract the milk from the coconut there and get it in the pot, and then I'm gonna add my mixed vegetable in there and season it up and then let it boil for a little bit. Then I'm gonna add the rice. I'm gonna add the rice in there. All right, stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, check in back. So yeah, so we have the coconut milk that we extract from the coconut there in the pot here. So we already seasoned it up with some scallion and thyme, a little piece of scotch bonnet pepper, a little bit of Maggi, and then we put, of course, the natural vegetable in there, right? So we're gonna let this boil for a little bit and kind of blend in with all the season and everything like that, cook down for a little bit. And over here we have the pork taking its time and doing its thing, right? And after this is finished boiled down, then we're gonna add the rice to it, and then I will show you guys what it look like, what we call reggae rice, which is just mixed vegetable and some white rice. But yeah, so that's the pork right there. It's coming along pretty good. And just over here that I will show you guys, remember all this natural seasoning that we had left over from the pork there. So all of this stuff here gonna end up and go back on the pork afterwards, after we catch the color that we're looking for. Then we're gonna add in this back in there again and then cover it down and let it do its thing. So we're not gonna put this in the oven, we're gonna do it right on top of the stove here, guys. So I will show you guys, if you guys are familiar with Jamaican pot roast pork, so this is the way how you do it. You're not gonna put it in the oven, we're gonna do it straight in the pot like that, and I will show you guys the end result. So let's stay tuned. All right, guys. All right, guys, check in back. All right, so we go ahead and we actually add the rice in the pot here, and this is what we call reggae rice, right? It's just the mixed vegetable with coconut milk, right? That's what we call the reggae rice in Jamaica, right? As you can see, different colors and very beautiful. So yes, and then over here we actually have the pork here going, right? You can tell, like, getting to the color that we want it to be. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead, all that natural season that I told you that we're still in there that we blend up. So now we're gonna add a little bit of water in there. We're gonna put it in the pot, and then we're gonna cover it down, and then we're gonna leave it, right? And let it do its thing. And then on the side over there, we're gonna have later on with some veggies and whatever, tomato, whatever on the side dish there. So I'm just kind of multitasking, guys, as I go right now, because time is catching up on me, and I have a lot of other stuff to do. So yep, there you guys have it. So we're gonna leave that now and let that cook right down. So when all that juice and season and marinade that comes out of the pot, that's when we know that it's finished, right? Even though it's a big thick piece of pork, but trust me, I will show you guys the end result afterwards. And as I said to you guys, this is not going in the oven. It's gonna cook right here on top of the stove here. So stay tuned, guys, and I will show you what it look like afterwards. All right, guys, check in. So yeah, I think this rice here is come to an end right now. So yeah, I think that's done. I'm just gonna check up on the pork right now and see what it look like. Yep, that's a beauty right there, guys. Yeah, that's what we call pot roast pork. We're gonna still gonna let it cook more. It's still haven't finished as yet, but we're just giving you guys a sneak a little look at what it look like a little sneak peek on it. But yeah, all right, guys, we check in back with you guys and show you what it look like when we finish with it. All right, guys. Yes, guys. Tuning back. Yeah, so that's your pot roast pork right there. Yeah, that's what it actually look like, the finished product. All right. Yeah, and I will show you guys what the plating look like with the reggae rice and the um and the pork. So this is actually the plating right here. There you have it, guys. So that's the reggae rice with some plantain and some veggie on the side there, and that's your pot roast pork right there. So we had slice it up, get a little bit of the gravy and put over it, and yep, that's it right there for dinner, guys. I can't wait to dig into it. All right, guys, so just stay tuned and always remember to like, share, and always subscribe to the channel, guys, and tell a friend if you tell a friend, and I would actually catch you in another one. All right, guys.